Hey everyone, it's finally time. I love you, Colonel Sanders. A finger-licking good dating simulator. Now I've been talking this game up ever since I started my channel. And that's partially timing. Like honestly, I haven't played it that much because every time I try to play it, I get to a certain point and I'm like, dang, this game is so good. It would be a shame to just not play it, to not, record it. So here we go. I'm actually going to exit the game and open it back up to, so you can see the opening cutscene. But before we do that, I want to point out, I never noticed this before, because again, I've barely gotten into the game. They named the chapters all Bite, which I think is interesting. They're kind of bad names. Like, it might be good a couple times, but it's literally just the first, the second, the third, the fourth, and so on. But, uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna exit the game and then turn on the audio. And now you can hear it. And I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna... the game's taking forever to shut down. I'm sorry about that. Oh, here it is. You're missing it. Okay, you didn't miss much. It just said a KFC production. Now, I don't know about any of you, but if that was an anime, I would watch the crap out of it. New game. Well, let's just go with Randy. Simple. Good name. I'm not going to do voices for different characters. I'm not... You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in this moment forever. Or you could wake up. Now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Sorry, that's an awful noise. Smack that clock. Oh, I want to do this one so bad. But I'm trying to be a good student. How else will Colonel Sanders fall in love with me? Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling. Think about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. It's an incredible name. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. You need to take this seriously. I really care. If this were any less important game, I would choose the fun answer, but I want to be a good chicken cook. I've never said this. You can probably assume based on the way I feel about this game. I really like KFC. I think the food's delicious. It's not the most healthy, but it's delicious, it's pretty fast, and it's quite affordable. Relatively. I better make sure I arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth equals brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. That's some great breakfast, just a biscuit. And obviously very apt for the game. Because it's KFC. Oh, that looks so good. I'm hungry. I haven't had KFC in far too long. Almost a couple months now. A month and a half. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. She reminds me of that girl from the Pokemon Black and White anime. I didn't watch that much of it, but the one with the Axew. The Misty replacement. I don't remember her name, but she's got, similar hair and such. Good morning, Randy. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited. A little nervous. Okay. A lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam, raised by master chef parents, she always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together, and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great. Wow, I'm incredible at pep talks. But with University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. I love that. 3-day semesters. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she'd chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. I don't like that. For 2 reasons. 1, mannequin. 2, chip teeth. Ugh. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Now, I've played this through twice, and I've chosen both options. I think... Obviously, that's the right option, but I think this one goes where I want. I don't know how much your choices actually affect the story. I mean, obviously, once it comes to wooing Harland, that's Colonel Sanders' name, Harland Sanders, then it will be somewhat important, but let's... It's hard to see Miriam like this, and frankly, quite exhausting. Rather than dwell on her anxiety, you try to change the subject to something more interesting. All summer you've been hearing rumors about a dreamy, enigmatic mystery student who is enrolled at this school. Quick disclaimer, I'm not gay. I don't actually want to date Colonel Sanders. But that's the goal of the game, and by golly, I will win! I'm gonna make Colonel Sanders fall for me so hard. No, I didn't. I didn't mean that, but... Yeah, that's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. Now, what about this mystery student we read about on the school message board? Any new deets? Uh-huh. Oh, get this! I heard his name is Harland, and he's no ordinary student. This is him. They say he has powers. He's had them ever since he was born, from an egg. See, aren't you glad we chose the gossip route? An egg? Like a chicken? Don't be ridiculous. But that thing about having powers, it would line up with some of the other rumors I've heard. Like, I heard he once fought a bear with just his smile. Wow, this guy sounds incredible. You both sigh, thinking about a student so handsome that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch-rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. And I mean, look at those thighs. Hello, Ashley. I'm gonna say Ash, because it's... Hey, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken. I've seen it 3 times. It gets me every time. This is where I stop, because chicken shins is just too good. What an incredible insult. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Randy's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. Thanks, Miriam. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's... You guys see why I love this game? I love it. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Ahem. Van, you ring. Okay, so this part is, I've actually never gotten this far. I stopped at Rocking Glutes twice. I did stop at Chicken Shits once. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. It's kind of rude. I mean, you should be nice. Everyone deserves a chance. Oh. What? Huh? What is it? Is that just like pure contempt? I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire... I don't know what... Yeah, I'll stick with it. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. Oh. Yeah, no, now we're in new territory. I know nothing of... As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Pop. What a name. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. See? I already have one person love me. Now I just need to get to Harland. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. I freaking love this game. Could someone like this also be a student in the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. This game is gonna take me so long to get through, because at every moment I'm just gonna have to take like 10 seconds to just soak in the glory. It's already been 12 minutes and I've done basically nothing. Hi Pop, I'm Randy. So, are you gonna make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, I need to find a new voice for him. Let's see. And then... I'll figure it out. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think that's just you. I think it's... There it is. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Who is this? Is that like a picture of the teacher? Does he have... I don't know. A scruffy-looking pooch Oh, that's right, it's not a picture of the teacher. Professor Dog! We saw it in the opening! I don't know what this does, but I don't want to mess it up. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of USCAL. University of Cooking School Academic Learning. It's a great name. It's incredible. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. I guess we'll just assume the windows are open, even though clearly they can't. Pop already tried. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. He's coming. Here he is. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then, he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. Here I am, just staring into his eyes. Also, have you guys seen, like, the KFC? They made, like, a 20-minute, they called it a movie, A Recipe for Seduction. It was so bad that it was good, you know. I watched it, like, 3 times. I'm not completely obsessed with KFC. They just do some incredible stuff. Like, have you guys heard of the KF console? I wanted one. And this, obviously, plus their food. Yeah. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Professor Doug before he can finish his sentence. Please, please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Switzerland. Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pits melt into a puddle and evaporates entirely. But the pits were deodorized. It specifically said that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is it with all your really weird insults? Chicken shins. You take a moment to clean yourself up. Oh, is that my only option? Cool. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Doug steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world! The birthplace of culinary legends, past, present, and future. Many challenges await you, not literal birthplace. I hope. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle! You will lift your sporks and complete in the broom cooking arena. Wow, his face got really intense. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Who is this? Student. Hi guys. Sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school, with you as my teacher. So are there just like 2 3-day semesters a year? And he's only been in their class like 12 days? Or do they just have like 100 semesters a year? Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you. I messed it up. Where'd it go? Let that be a lesson to you, students, that tardiness is unacceptable. I'm sorry, I can't keep it straight, I guess. Even Clank here made it on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. Why is he crying? You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. The class bursts into laughter. Oh no, Clank! Oh, Clank, you rascal. Oh, it was a joke. They weren't laughing at him. They were laughing with him. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. Ouch, brutal. Called out. You've never had a talking deficit teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You just decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? It's gotta be chicken. It's gotta be chicken. It couldn't not be chicken. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite chicken. I mean, look at his pedestal there. It's a chicken. I knew it. Well, I think there might be some competition for a new star student. Already? The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Randy, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested. I mean, sorry, Miriam, but you know how it goes. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect, upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. I don't know how he's standing, so thanks for offering me this seat. I have only had 2 rules. Do all you can, and do it the best you can. It's the only way that you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That voice was... Oh, sorry about that noise. That voice was a little bit close to Professor Dog, but that's okay. That's so inspiring. Do all you can, do the best you can. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz! Yeah. Yeah. This incredibly important and surprising short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train is traveling to point A, if train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. I don't really want to soap pop, but that's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to chickens? Feather. Doesn't really make sense. Not exactly right. Chicken is to cells. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Okay. Time to say something. It's time for a serious talk, guys. When I was a lad, up until just about a year ago, maybe a bit more, I was in love with the spork. I loved it. I loved the idea of it. It was always associated with KFC, which was, for me, I only had it once or twice a year. Quite a treat. I really love KFC. It's basically the perfect kind of food for me. Tasty, hot, salty, not the most healthy, but good. I love mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes is one of my favorite foods. And KFC's got it. Plus they got incredible chicken. They got mac and cheese, which is okay, but that's not really. It's chicken and it's mashed potatoes. You cannot go wrong. I loved sporks. But recently, I've realized, except for very specific scenarios, a spork is basically middle of the road. Like a fork or a spoon. One of those two is almost always better than a spork. That doesn't mean I won't use sporks, because they're incredible tools. But they're very... It's like fence sitting, you know? Gotta pick a side to get the ideal. That's just my opinion. Obviously the answer here is spork. Even if it said fork or spoon. Spork is more efficient, I suppose. It's really bad at forking, if we're being honest. A spork, it doesn't fork very good. And it doesn't spoon liquids. It's really only good for sort of in the middle there. Like mashed potatoes is perfect for mashed potatoes. Although you could also just use a spoon. That's right! Oh, that's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Sorry, I'm just thinking. I mean, they're both right. That's right. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? Yeah. Oh. He's the best boy. That's right. Your total score is perfect. 5 out of 5. Wow. Be honest, did you cheat? I did not. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. And I think you have a beautiful goatee. It's incredible. Plus, I love this. Tell me what you guys think about this pocket. I think it's very stylish, but in terms of use, I'm iffy. Debate it out down in the comments or in my Discord server. I have a Discord server. Diggity, Randy, you just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, this cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. I don't know who Stuart is. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about... Is it... I can't... Whiny baby voice is kind of already like Van Van and student. Is it about lunch? There it is. Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers! Yeah, lunch! But Shh! Lunch! She said shh! In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special for y'all to share with I have prepared something special for y'all. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented. But were the rumors true? And he's hatched from an egg. We gotta remember that. Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. This game is gonna make me so hungry. I had breakfast like 3 hours ago. So I'm not like actually hungry, but I'm gonna feel hungry. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe in the chicken. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. Also, you noticed, I'm sure, I added a southern twang. It's better. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. He just said 11 herbs and spices. But that's all I'll say about that. What, do you think we want your stupid recipe, dude? Pshaw! Nah, my dude, nah! Oh, that was Van Van. I forgot Van Van's voice. What, you think we want your stupid recipe, dude? Pshaw! Nah, my dude, nah! I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him! He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. I am Van Van the Man. I'm laughing. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just, like, writing in my... Yeah, and I... Sorry, guys. It might get better next episode, if I, watch it again. And yeah, and I was just, like, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at this moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry a chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she glides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. But I want him. I want him, Ashley. He's mine! Oh, please. Well, Van Van. Well, Van Van the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates. Dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Obviously, the whole point of this game is it's just an ad to make people want to buy more KFC. And it's working. I want KFC so bad. I always do, but tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. That's the what. That's what I do when I eat. Not about his heart specifically, I just savor it. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just reminding me of the opening scene, the opening cutscene. That's gonna be the start of every video, guys. You can't stop it. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I have some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? Secrets are no fun. Secrets hurt someone. Aw. You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you search. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Wow, he's kind of full of himself. Rightly so, but wouldn't hurt to be a little bit humble. Like me, I'm incredibly humble. I'm not as good as Colonel Sanders, though. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Wow him with I don't want to neg him to show my own strength. Wow him with a big idea, to add up an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Now, my own personality is either modest but thoughtful or absolutely sarcastic and kind of goofy. But this seems like the best choice. Not just because it's close to my own personality, but just because it seems good. Like, you can't. The 11 herbs and spices, adding in an additional ingredient is saying, hey, your thing isn't perfect. Okay. It's perfect. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. That's one thing I really like about KFC, is it's not too peppery. I don't like pepper that much. You ever had McDonald's McChicken? Way too much pepper. It hurts me inside. Crispy chicken, that's a different story, but KFC is just so much better. I appreciate the compliment, Randy. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff? What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans when you're going to earn with your signature, adorable, tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena! I lost it again. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off! Naturally, Miriam looks over you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. I'm sorry, Miriam. You can go with Pop. I don't know why, but there's something about the way that they keep bringing up student, unnamed student, that makes me think there's going to be some twist ending. That, like, he's the real Colonel Sanders or something? This is just what I'm thinking. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, Randy. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Hello. Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Bzz, bzz. Oh my, two potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Now, I think Clank will be a better cook. But Miriam likes Pop. But Miriam could like Clank. But I don't want Pop to be sad. But I don't want Clank to be sad. This is the point where I would say, chat, what do you choose? But no one's chatting. Tells me I have one viewer. See, it does it right here. One. But are you real? Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Clank. Miriam likes Pop, but she's here to be a good cook, not to meet some child, or even she's here to cook. And Clank, sorry, Pop. You don't even know your own name, though. Like, really, bro? Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay. It's okay. I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. I made the right choice. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Oh, he's a pressure fryer. Fun fact, KFC pressure fries their chicken. It's faster and more even than just a normal fryer. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, little fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzzzt. Tissue, I hardly know you. What? Clink jutters and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Okay, cool. I love this game. Looks like you two will be just fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. What dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Yeah, potatoes and gravy. Nope. Potatoes and gravy. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, and comforting. Not to mention it's something I personally know how to make. I don't even know what steak tartare is. What does it mean you don't need to cook it? I'm sorry, I'm going to look this up real quick. Steak tartare. And, but no, potatoes and gravy all the way, especially for him. Raw ground beef. Steak tartare is a meat dish made from raw ground beef or horse meat. It's usually served with onions, capers, pepper, Worcestershire sauce, or other seasonings. It's raw, though. It is often served with a raw egg yolk on top of the dish. What? That sounds awful. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. I mean, I could. Gravy goes good on everything. Biscuits and gravy. Just gravy. Colonel Sanders casts a quick look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassingly, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are good. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? I lost her voice too. Sorry guys, I forgot them all. There's just too many characters. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep those fingers off of my man. I'm gonna change your voice now. That's my executive decision. It's gonna be Sanders' heart is no, but that's like Van Van's. Van Van is me. Ashley is Sanders' heart is my business. There it is. And you'd better keep your fingers off of my man. Did someone call for me? No, geez, Van Van. No, geez, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing Randy's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Randy was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. 3 young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I'm changing it again. I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast completely complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing's clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders. Hunk of hunks in your time of need. Here's the strategy. If I make him rescue me like a damsel in distress, he'll just fall that much more in love with me. Sorry, Miriam. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine. Not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's... I'll respect the format, okay? You turn Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Chambers chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Randy as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Randy's natural talent or their loyalty. This music is a little bit annoying. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute Corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well where your attention was elsewhere. Wow, I'm incredible. Also, pro tip, add some sugar into mashed potatoes. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Oh, that looks so good. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Although I do have to say that's nowhere near enough gravy for the amount of potatoes there is, but I understand self-presentation. When you eat it, you just have so much more gravy. Colonel Sanders holds out a spork to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork. And for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's planning against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. I didn't ask for that.
Van Man, do something! Do something!
Scooping up a fingerful, Van Man tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity?
Hold on there, Randy. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena.
Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
Can I has potatoes, please?
Van rushes back, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes
with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty.
Why is it on an axe?
Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy.
The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't quite strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic! Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel... Oh, that was Van.
I think I left something in the oven.
I don't feel so good. It killed him! Everyone step back. Is he actually dead? Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain just for a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. He's just perfect. He's oh wow. Does he know what poison tastes like? The entire class gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kind. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money.
Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here.
Seeing that you're shaken up by the really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home.
What? Like, for real? Oh, come on.
Poor student. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today? Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Randy? There's something I need to tell you. I knew it. It was too easy.
Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first.
Oh, jeez.
You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working toward that dream. Day and night. Never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights. Like, so many weights.
We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes, floating on a shooting star.
Hey, no, you... Shut up! I'm the one... I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. I mean, that's... Yeah. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? Are we forgetting that? You can't prove that!
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Oh my goodness. I also saw you mashed potatoes. I lost it. I don't know what just happened. Pecan pie. Pecan. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you heard a long, sad sigh.
Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero.
What? 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 I love this game.
The Spork
Monster is here. I'm not even gonna bother. The Spork Monster's here to fight a hero.
I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds.
How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level? Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster. See? Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? Before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? I'm gonna go with defend real quick. You decide to defend. Which defense will you choose? Trepidation. That's an awful defense. I wish I could go back. You close your eyes tight, but then open one just enough to squint and see the Spork Monster across the battlefield. For some reason, this makes you feel more prepared for what comes next. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Fat lot of good that defense did. Eat. Cool. Spork Monster focuses their mashed minds and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. What is this game? They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Attack. Let's do Cook with Love. Oh, that's my only choice. Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. The Spork Monster uses Utilitensile. You take 2 damage from the attack, so we've both taken 3. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. You decide to go on the attack. I can only cook with love. 1 damage. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Probably ants. They'll figure it out. Failing for an arrow bow. Spork Monster prepares for his ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Vile villain. Your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot pie power pinch. Does 10 damage. Spork Monster is You saved me! An injured sport monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. I love this game. This game is free, guys. You all need to go... Well, if you want, you can all go play it for yourself. Free on Steam. No money. $0. Link in the description if you're watching on YouTube. The spork monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. The dog. Sprinkles Borko. Student. Dead student. Who knows? Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Dead student, for sure. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle bus, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. I can relate. That's a joke, guys. I wish, though. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. You wake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? Just a second, I gotta look up something. Beep, beep. Oh, okay. So we're farther than I thought. I thought the end. I was gonna I thought this was still chapter 1. I was like, wow, a long game. But no, we're farther. So that has been the first 4 chapters of I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. I'm gonna try to talk for about a minute or so longer so that the recording is exactly an hour long. Right? And I know a way to pad out the runtime a bit more. Is we can watch this again. I wanted to do it anyway. A PSYOP production. Alright, well, I accidentally looked up a walkthrough, but we'll see. I didn't make the perfect choices. Pep Talk was the better choice, apparently. But I think I did everything else. Doesn't matter. Okay, thank you everyone so much for watching this incredible game. I had so much fun with it. Probably this will be the first of 2 videos, although depending on how long the last 6 chapters are. We'll see. Farewell, friends.